On the floor for the visiting team, at shooting guard, Klay Thompson. It's time to introduce the starting five for your team. Forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison
So Sacramento will get the first possession. So with Wade on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. Thompson is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bailey in at the small forward. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
Now, here's Sabonis. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
No coverage that time.
David Robinson.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Sabonis can't get that one to go.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Kicks it out to Gay. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Davis, the pass to Fox. Over Iguodala. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Sabonis with the steal. Sacramento off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. Will it go? And another shot. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All new players now for Albuquerque. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Davis, the pass to Fox. Sabonis. Here's Medu. Five on the clock. Here's Barnes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Reddish kicks to Stackhouse. Off target with his 3. Porzingis with the steal. Feeds it to Stackhouse. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Checking in for your home team.
Mitchell against Wade. Mitchell dishes to Len. Holmes against Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Lamb finds Holmes. Isaac with some nice D.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a
Jonathan
factor that
Isaac.
becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching
Timeout.
staff,
Home
it's certainly
team.
a point of emphasis.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Sacramento trails by 16. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Outside, Lamb. Inside. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Len. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to
Assist
score.
from
Well-rounded
Kristaps
effort,
Porzingis.
and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Len, good.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite
Jerry
some more buckets to be made.
And the
3
story
points.
here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And here is Mitchell. With 1 on the clock.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
And so it's Albuquerque with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one.
Dwayne Wade.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those
Illegal
assists.
screen.
And a moment now to reset the
Away team
lineups,
ball.
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for Albuquerque.
Justin.
Finish out there with Isaac. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lamb. Took him no time at all on that one.
Porzingis.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And now, the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Albuquerque. And so here's Albuquerque. Now here's Iguodala. Here's Bailey. That one falls. Coming off
Bailey.
Iguodala's feet.
For 3.
Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the middle, here's Jones. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Iguodala's drive. Robinson, that's good.
David
That
Robinson.
feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Gay. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Thompson passes to Robinson. That shot, no good. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's DiVincenzo. No dice from 9 feet out. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bailey's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento. Some changes. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. From past the arc. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
It's Iguodala with the drive for the 3, and the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Fox, and the rejection by Iguodala. .135 left in the first half of basketball. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
It's Davis on the wing. Fox kicks to Davis. Tries from 10. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Sabonis, no good. Davis against Thompson. Driving inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And with that length and great burst to throw it down, defenders have to be cautious of Thompson attacking the rim. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sabonis. Misses off the left iron.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Fox. Over Iguodala. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Fox. To end the run.
And Iguodala's has always been his defense, and right there he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D.
And so it's Albuquerque. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Albuquerque with the possession. Metu is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Barnes with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Back to Davis. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go.
Jonathan
That falls.
Isaac.
Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Fox. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. There's Sabonis. Nice D from Porzingis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's
Jerry
all
Stackhouse.
adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats,
Kristaps
that is.
Porzingis.
and That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Isaac finds Wade. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the
Cameron
3 ball
Reddish.
is good.
3.
Reddish has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Albuquerque. Down low, here's Sabonis. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Here's Isaac. And again Albuquerque with
Jonathan
the triple.
Isaac.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Davis with it. Pass to Fox. Six on the shot clock. The baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short.
Timeout.
Now a timeout
14.
called by Albuquerque.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Jones checked in for Sabonis. Reese Harkless comes in for Metu. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Davis. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. You know, they're thinking about De'Aaron Fox
Andre
and what's next
Iguodala.
for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
Andre
as well.
Iguodala.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's Iguodala with the drive. And the
Andre
slam dunk by
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
It's clear that Iguodala loves to dunk. Give him room to take off, and he's going to finish with authority.
Mitchell against Iguodala. With the drive. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Iguodala against Mitchell. And the slam dunk by
Andre
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Harkless. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Mitchell. Over Gay. Barnes trying to free himself up. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. There's 38 seconds left in the third.
Andre Iguodala.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And here is Mitchell. He has 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Barnes outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Rashawn Holmes. Jeremy Lamb. Timeout. Away team. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. Lets the 3 fly, and that one released in time, but no good. And so is Albuquerque with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Jerry Stackhouse. 3 points.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Gay on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Stackhouse, Isaac out there with Reddish. And there's Porzingis, and it's Wade in at the point guard position. They retain possession. Here's Isaac. Drives to the hoop. Here's Porzingis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
For your home team, De'Aaron Fox. Timeout. Away team.
Here's Holmes. Len dishes to Lamb. Here's Holmes, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Wade slams it in.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox hits them both. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Inside, here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Over in the corner, Isaac. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They recover it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Fox with it. Wade picks him up. Out to the right wing. Porzingis against Len. Rebound by Albuquerque. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the pass to Reddish. Len against Wade. And there's the drive. And Wade slams it in.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
No good from Lamb.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Fox, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. This sure does look good.
Len, good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're ahead. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Holmes. Jones trying to get open. Holmes can't get it to go in. Here's Iguodala. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Bailey. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Bailey. And so here's Albuquerque. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Holiday. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just such a smart player. Thompson with a great read, taking advantage of the lane there.
Now Mitchell. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This one was over well before the...